It's such a privilege to be here today and to recognize the International Day for the Elimination of Racial Discrimination. This is something that is so near and dear to my heart and that I have dedicated my life to doing, and that is to solve for humanity in the workplace. And that includes to combat and fight racism and inequality, not only in our workplace, but in the communities in which our workplaces reside. We have been through so much in the last 10 years, a global pandemic, an economic downturn. We have seen war in Europe and now the Middle East. We have seen what seems to be weekly occurrences of violence and shootings in the United States. This is an assault on our humanity, and especially those who are racially diverse. And it is something that we must address once and for all. And we must take a day like today and make it 365 days of the year. We are really seeing that this racial hatred and the divide in our communities create what is yet another pandemic, and perhaps a silent pandemic, and that is a pandemic around our mental health. This incredible barrage of hatred and continued discrimination and hate speak, and as I said, wars that are just creating incredible divide around the world is, something that is creating a level of global anxiety, depression, a rise in suicides, a rise in addiction. And this is impacting us all while we are still working from home and seeing each other's livelihoods, seeing each other's insides, if you will. We need to do more to eliminate racism. So what am I committing to doing? One is to call it out. When I see active racism or discrimination happening, to suspend my own self-interest and give voice and speak up for those who are being assaulted, whether that's verbally or physically. Second, engage in conversation. Don't be polarizing in those conversations, but seek to understand and have an insatiable curiosity about one another, not to further entrench ourselves in our differences, but rather to find common ground. It's that common ground or that bridge in our humanity that binds us. And the third thing is to continue to have hope. We must look for the abundance in our societies, those like everyone you've heard from in today's pledge, in today's recognition, that are doing good in the world to eliminate racism. Learn more, be engaged more, enter into conversation more. Those are the things that I'm doing so that I understand deeply what humankind is being faced with and what I can do to step in and hopefully create a better life for my colleagues who are discriminated against. So I hope that this day is as enriching for you as it has been for me. And thank you for all you do.